Hello guys, in this video we will be creating this isometric bedroom, so don't miss the results and let's get started. I am using Blender 3.0 alpha version and has newly developed CyclesX engine. So first of all, delete all the default objects in the scene and add a plane. Now scale it up to 3.52 times and then extrude these two edges like about 4.85 times. Now apply the rotation and scale. Go to edit mode and press Alt E to extrude faces along normals. Now I have an add-on called Isocam which creates isometric cameras. You can download it from the video link flashing in the I button. Now let's make a window which will be our light source. So add a plane and rotate it along x-axis. Subdivide it 2 times and bevel the edges so we get its grills. Select these border edges and extrude it 0. Now scale it till it matches the grid. Select these faces and click on select similar area. So let's extrude it outward a bit and let me adjust it in our room. Okay, so similarly let's create another one. Scale it the size of the first one and move it aside. I want this one a little longer, so I will need exact length of the edge down there. So I will enable this edge length view. Okay, so let's extrude it up to the same length. Now repeat the procedure of the first window. Great. Now I'm going to build a bed. Add a plane and I will keep its size to 195 centimeters to 135 centimeters. Okay, now scale it bigger and align it here on this wall. Select the face and extrude it. Select these two edges and bevel them. Also add a bevel modifier to make it smooth and shade it smooth. For the mattress, I will add a plane and adjust it along the bed. Now extrude it along z-axis and add a bevel modifier. I will move it inside a bit. Let me bring these windows outside the wall. Now for the drawers, I will add a cube. And add a mirror modifier in edit mode to mirror it on the other side. Adjust its size according to the bed and the room and then align it. Duplicate one of the faces and add a loop cut on it. Insert individual faces and move it outside. Now separate both the pieces. After adding bevel modifier, join both of them. Also apply bevel to the box. Now join all the pieces of the drawers. Let's add a plane to create the desk. Scale it down along y-axis and align it to the corner. Add a loop cut to extrude the segment out. To give it a smooth look, I will bevel this middle vertex. To keep it ambient and modern looking, I will give it simple legs of square shaped thin metal. To do this, I will duplicate a segment from table and extrude it down till the floor. Now delete only the faces. So here we have these edges. Now add a skin modifier and select all the vertices in the edit mode and press Ctrl A to adjust the size of the skin. Now duplicate the other leg and place it according to the table. Bevel table and its legs. Let's add some paintings in our room using a plane. Duplicate for more and align them according to your wish. Extrude it and bevel it. I think this table is quite high. Let me just bring it down. Okay, alright, great. Now comes the dreadful part, the bed sheet. So for that, add a plane on the bed and scale it like this maybe, and subdivide it to 50. Add collision from physics steps to the things you want it to collide with. But before continuing, turn on the face orientation and make sure that these normals are not inverted. If the part of our mesh is red, it means the normals are inverted, and if you do not correct those, then the cloth will go inside the geometry or the mesh like this. So to correct it, you simply press Shift N in edit mode and just play. The cloth is sliding down, so I will just increase the friction of cloth as well as collision objects so that it does not slide down. You can add wrinkles using cloth brush in sculpt mode, or you can add a vortex to add wrinkles in mesh in the simulation. So you can also use different forces to bring variants like wind or the force field. I will adjust this vortex down the cloth, and this looks good. Once you are happy with the simulation, here I think it's going inside the drawer, so let me just delete those vertices near the drawers. Then apply solidify, turn on even thickness and high quality normals. Now add subdivision surface modifiers, and you can increase the subdivision or shade it smooth. Let's make some pillows. Adjust the size of the pillows you want and subdivide it. Then extrude the vertices a little. Turn on this magnetic vertex icon which joins the two vertices that are very close to each other. Now select the sharp edges and press scale Z0. Now they will fuse together, having the hollow space between them. So we will just blow it up like a balloon using pressure in cloth tab. Apply cloth modifier and add subdivision surface modifier. To make those seams, I will just add some supporting edges and pull the middle one inside a bit. Now to add wrinkles, I will just use cloth brush, and for more pillow I will just duplicate this one and bring some variance using cloth brush. Also add a small one between and brush it out. Scale it down smaller. Okay, so let's make a simple chair just by proportional editing and modeling a basic shape. Solidify it and bevel it. Also shade it smooth. For the armrest, duplicate a segment and create loop. Add a mirror modifier to duplicate it on the other side. Extrude the edges out and add solidify. Select this region and extrude it along normals. Add a bevel modifier to it. Great. For the legs, add a cylinder of 10 segments. 10 because you can extrude 5 legs out of it. Create a circular junction by extruding this region. Select these faces and extrude it along normals. Move them down a bit and again extrude them. Make them more lean. Add a cylinder to create wheels. Give it shape like a wheel. Set cursor to the junction, set transform from 3D cursor. Now just duplicate the wheel and align them on the legs. Now join all of them and align chair properly on the ground. Select all the parts and set turning to the seat. Let me rotate it a bit. Apply all the modifiers and just remove all the physics collision from the objects because we don't need them anymore. Let's create a monitor, a curved monitor. For that I will set cursor to the table and add a plane and keep it in front of the chair. Add some loop cuts and turn on proportional editing. Now move these edges backward to give it a curved shape. Okay, so extrude it a bit. For the screen, insert the face. Oh, not proper. Apply the transformation and scale. Now insert the faces and extrude them backwards. Here we have our screen. For the stand, I will add 2 loop cuts, select these faces, insert and extrude them outside. Also insert the lower faces and extrude it down to the table to give it a lean shape. For the support, add a loop cut and use spin to extrude it on both sides. Add a bevel modifier for smooth look, shade it smooth and auto smooth to remove these lines on the screen. Add a plane to create small showcase stands. I added an image as a plane to add some papers and rolls on the table. Basically, this is a blueprint I downloaded. Also add a rug using a small plane. Okay, now make a simple dustbin. And model a ball of paper roughly using plane. Now I will append these models and assets. This is a Pokeball and Rubik's Cube I modeled previously, and the sofa is from Blender Guru. You can watch its modeling tutorial or just simply download it. And these plants links will be in the description. Now let's see in rendered view. Okay, so let's add lights from the windows. Add a material and assign these faces of the windows to this material. I will name it as light source and this one as windows frame. Change this to emissions shader and increase strength to 5 or 10, maybe 15. Okay, it looks quite ambient. It's really very laggy cause Intel HD graphics cannot afford such thing. Now in shader mode, let's start texturing. Don't worry about these textures, they will show in render view. Now let me hide these appended models to decrease the lag. Okay, great. Now I will set black color for the frame, and for chair dark gray color with decreased roughness. For the armrest, metallic color by increasing metallic to 1 and decreasing roughness. Also for the soft cushions, I will give it one of the seat color. Select the area of the cushions and assign it. Light metallic to legs and black to the wheels. For the floor, I will press Ctrl Shift and T, which is a not Wrangler add-on from Blender add-ons, and give it a wood floor texture. These all textures links are given in the description, so you can download from them. I will give wall a light peach color. Let me first give the texture to the table. Let me first give the texture to the legs of the table. Darker a bit. For monitor, I will give it a dark black color with a little metallic touch and decreased roughness. For the screen, I added a mixed principle node with the emission shader. And plugged an image. Assign material to the selected area. Now for the table, I have also downloaded a wooden texture, but don't forget to remove the roughness map because we need our table to be smooth, and also unwrap it. The spin is also given the black color. For paintings, I have downloaded these cool abstract images from Unsplash, so links in the description. Drawers and bed are given light wood texture and added a mixed RGB node to adjust its color till it matches the wall and the floor. Okay, right now for rug, I will just use an image from Unsplash. Now for bed sheet and pillows, I have downloaded a free texture from Pixel Bridge. Just click on the export button and it will be in your file. It's very light, so let me make it darker. Okay, now link materials to the pillows and bed sheet. Good. So texturing is done here. Let me unhide our props. Now go to the render view. add a plane on the base and give it a nice material. Looks great, but wait, before rendering, add a glare node and these settings to add that hazy bright look around the window bloom. Yes, it is in Eevee, but this function doesn't work in Cycles, so we have to add this node. So here we go. If you guys enjoyed the video, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and your comments will be appreciated a lot. Thank you.